Hi guys and welcome. So today I'll be answering some questions that I sent on my WhatsApp and my Instagram. So let's get right into it. So the first question is, where's your favorite place to go on vacation? So I haven't been on a lot of vacations. So for the ones that I've been on, I would say Moon Palace, Jamaica. That experience was really good. We went there 2 times and I enjoyed the spa, the ride okay. I didn't do a good job on the floor rider, but I also love that they have great room service and there were so many things to try. I hope to go out of country soon, so that vacation place may be updated. Alright, so the next question is, what do you miss most about being younger? Let's see. For me, time. You have a lot of free time. I think you have more free time when you're younger, and also I don't have to think about what to eat or what I'm eating for dinner or what to cook for dinner. Like, I didn't have to think about all of that. Also, I miss the fact that after school we would just sit and talk and chat and have no care in the world. So that's what I miss about being younger. How many children do you want? Alright, so the answer usually is 2 to 3, but no, I would say 1 to 2. 2, I guess. How have you adjusted to going from single to married? Oh, alright, let's see. I mean, for me it was a major adjustment because prior to getting married and moving in with my husband, I was living at home with my mother and pretty much my extended family. So it was my first time going out on my own, other than work and travel. I don't know if work and travel counts because that was a short period, but it was my first time living on my own, and then I'm living with a man now. So that was an adjustment. How did I adjust? Babe, how did I adjust? It took some time to adjust, right? Because you're now joining with somebody else and they have their different ways of doing things and I have my different way of we both have our different ways of doing the same thing, and so it takes a lot of communication, a lot of talking to see, all right, you know, what are we gonna do, like where's the sweet spot, what's the middle ground. So even for cooking we have our different styles of cooking, and so you guys just have to learn from each other, make your own tradition. There are certain things, certain decisions that you're making that you can't just run and go do, right? You have to consider your partner and you guys have to talk about it and come to a little consensus as to what you guys are doing, right? Might come back to that question. So the next question, how did you know he was the one? How did I know he was the one? Alright, so this question I'm going to tell a story. So it was 2018. We started talking just as friends in late November, early December. Wasn't going to go on this date. He asked me out and I wasn't going to go on the date because wasn't sure, if we did like him or if it would be a waste of time. And then I wasn't I wasn't dating, I wasn't really talking to anybody for about a year or almost a year. And so I was iffy because I haven't been on a date in a year, so that was a while. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to get back out there. But my friends, the boosters, said why not, why not? It not hurt, it won't hurt to just try and see what happens. So we went on a movie date and he was a gentleman. He was definitely a gentleman. He ensured that I got home safely. And I remember I was there, I said, you just need to follow me, got off a tree, and then me just take one taxi. And he's like, no, I'll pay for a taxi. Whatever. And so I was like, alright. After the date, I wasn't sure. I still wasn't sure. I liked talking to him. He was a great communicator, but I still wasn't sure. And so I remember I told him that, okay, I'm going to go on a little prayer and fasting, and during that period, we're not going to talk. So we're not going to text, we're not going to communicate, we're just not going to talk. And so we did that. I think it was either 5 or 7 days a week. And I did that, and still, I say, well, I'm not really hear from God, you never say nothing, never object, so still not sure. So that was the December. And then in January, so that's 2019, I remember we were supposed to go on another movie date, and I got nervous. I don't remember the happenings of the day, but I got nervous, and I told him that, I don't think it's gonna work, and we're not gonna movie. It's not going to work. And he responded like a gentleman, and I was like, alright. Can't remember his message. I wonder if we can find the message. Message was funny now, but it wasn't funny then for him. But so he responded as a gentleman, and I think like a couple days after, he said to me that we can still go on a date for your birthday. So he was persistent, and we went on the date, and it went well, and I think we gave it a try. And overall, I believe that he was a great communicator, still is a great communicator, can keep a conversation, and I absolutely love the fact that if we argue, or when we argue, I know for sure that he's going to sit and he's going to introspect. That's the word, right? Introspect. Yeah. So he's going to think and, have a little conversation after that and apologize if he needs to. And I feel like with those things, I definitely knew that he was a keeper, and he was definitely the one for me. Alright, so the next question. What is your favorite part of being married? Favorite part of being married? Having a best friend, a living best friend. I can tell absolutely anything, and he's not going to judge me, and he gives great advice. What? What? I follow it. Anyway, he gives good advice, and can talk about anything. I can be myself, 100% me, myself, and he loves me in all my states, dolled up, or don't want to say that word, dolled up, or let's go with plain Jane. Yeah, I was going to say pop down Nancy, but plain Jane. Marriage questions. Alright, next question. How has marriage been? Any advice for newlyweds? Right. So overall, marriage has been good. You know, this may sound cliche, but you have your good moments and you have your bad moments. But overall, it has been good. Now, my advice for newlyweds: give yourself grace. You know, take things easy and don't try to follow another couple. Or don't try to follow everything that you see another couple doing, because it may not work for you. So you guys need to go in and find your own little groove. See what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Constantly communicate. And with communicating, it's not only just talking to each other, but ensuring that whatever you say is what the person is actually hearing. And that's something that we have learned. Well, I kind of said it before, but do what works for you. So I remember I said, I was speaking to somebody and I was saying that I want a washer and a dryer. And they were saying dryer, Jamaica, dryer. But, you know, it makes our lives easier. And yeah, I think it's a great investment. A dryer, a washing machine and a dryer. So definitely do what works for you. If you guys argue or if you guys have an issue, it's not the end of the world. Always remember that your partner is your teammate and not your opposition or opposer. You know, you guys are working on the same team towards the same goal. And the most important thing is to pray. Like, constantly pray, have your devotions, you know, fellowship with God. Like, that is major key. Major. Any other advice to newlyweds? I think I'm going back on the adjusting from being single to married. Right? So you need to remember that two persons coming from different backgrounds, you know, you guys are coming together as one. So you need to remember that, bear in mind. What type of videos are you planning on doing on your YouTube channel? Alright, so for YouTube, I plan to do a lot of vlogs, travel vlogs, lifestyle vlogs. I'm gonna go on furniture shopping, so shopping with me. We're gonna be decorating, just all things lifestyle, the things that I love to do. I'll be taking you guys with me. What was your most embarrassing moment while dating your now husband? I've been thinking about this question and I can't think of anything. Nothing is really coming to mind. So when I asked Shamar yesterday, he was saying we had this gas station scenario. So basically, I had gone to the dermatologist because my acne broke out. So she prescribed Dan 22. Can't remember the name. Dan something. It's a birth control. So I was advised that would help with my acne, and I was taking it. No, I'm already emotional, right? So on this particular day, around this time, I was probably taking it for like 5 days. I'm getting super emotional, but you know, nothing too crazy. So on this particular night or evening, we're going to KFC. I can't remember what happened, but clearly I was upset. I was upset about something. And so we crossed the road to go to the gas station in New Kingston. I don't know if you're the gas station that's across from the KFC. So we crossed the road to go over there. And I was upset. And I realized I'm not saying anything. And we go in the gas station and I couldn't hold back the tears. And so it was, you know, the tears are cold. And I think I run, no, well, not run. I walked outside the gas station. I was at the front and I was, you know, tearing up. And I think who was looking? Probably the person that was cashing was looking, and he said he's embarrassed. And of course, I'm embarrassed because what is this? What is going on? Anyway, that was the last time I took that birth control. Or I took birth control overall. Right? That was that. Pretty embarrassing. But I can't remember anything else. There's another time when Shamar. Alright. Next question. When do you plan to have children? Good question. Soon, or soon enough, in the near future, sooner than later. I hope that answers the question. When the Lord sees it fit. Right? But soon. Yeah. Alright. Next question. What's one grand thing you want to do in 2023? So this year I hope to learn how to swim, and I want to jump in the blue hole. Did you jump in the blue hole or jump off the blue hole? Jump in the blue hole. Yeah, I want to jump in the blue hole. That. Alright. So what is something you want to improve on? Alright, something that I want to improve on is my time management and just being more organized. Right? And I've been trying to work on this. I think I got a little better in terms of planning like meals so that we can have more home cooked meals, because if I leave it up to Mr. Sashamar, we're gonna just eat fast food. Because when I get home and I'm tired and he's here and he's tired and nobody wants to cook, he's going to say, okay, let's just go on the road and buy some food. That cannot work, right? If we continue that, we're gonna get. So yeah, definitely learning to prep meals, and as I said, just be more organized, because there's so many things to do, and sometimes if you sit, you're gonna scroll through TikTok and you're not gonna do anything. You're not going to do absolutely anything. So definitely time management, working on that. I believe I've done a little better. I've done a lot better in January and February since the new year. So I hope to improve on that. Pet peeve. Pet peeve. What is your pet peeve? I can't really think of it. One thing, well, I don't know if it's a pet peeve, but one thing that I do not like is persons who love to be like, oh, but it's always up to me. But not this because I have the shit another sticker. You know that they're just always claiming negativity or negative things on your life. I do not like it. And a lot of times when persons do that, I'm going to correct them. Well, if they're like my friends, or we're in a space where I can actually correct them and they not get offended, but I do not like it. Speak life. I mean, the tongue is very powerful, so I believe that you should be speaking life over yourself, speaking into you, proclaiming good things. You know, let a stranger do that, not you. You can't be bringing on yourself. So that's one thing. Let me see if I have any other questions. What is your hidden talent? It's not hidden. I don't think it's a hidden talent, but I can do hair. I can do hair well. I'm slow, but I can do hair well. Hidden talents. I don't know if I have any hidden talents. Not sure. Okay, so the last question that was asked that I don't think I'll be responding to that on the internet. And it is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? All I can say, or all I will say, is excelling in the different areas of my life, from career-wise to personal life to relationship with God. Yeah, I'm just giving them. Okay. Not going to go in details with that. Okay guys, so looking back, I don't think I answered the single. How did I adjust from, how have you adjusted to going from single to married? I don't think I answered that question well, so I'm going to answer it again. I wrote them some little points. So be patient. I had to be even more patient. As I said before, two persons from different backgrounds coming together as one. There are different things that you guys do differently. You have the different techniques for different stuff, so you definitely have to be patient and also be understanding. You need to trust that your husband is a good leader. So for me, I had to work on my stubbornness. Because I'm definitely used to having my own way. I feel like when I was living with my mom, my extended family, they would come to me to kind of guide them with certain things. So for instance, picking clothes or making certain decisions, they would ask for my advice. And that advice would be held high regard. Not saying that the advice I give to my husband is not held in high regard, but I'm just saying that, I'm used to having my own way and doing my own thing. And so now I'm not on my own. I'm married to someone. And so, it took some adjustments. Pray about it, because it's not going to be easy. It is definitely not going to be easy. Yeah. Stubborn. So that is something. Money. So for me, because I come from a household where the women, they were strong women and they did things on their own. I didn't grow up in a household where I had my mom and my dad and we were working together. It was just my mother, and she did her thing. She did her thing. She got her way to make things happen, and so that's where I was coming from. So certain stuff I felt like I'm doing it on my own, but you are married. You need to work with your partner, rely on your partner. You should be able to ask your partner for certain things if you need help. And I just wanted to do things on my own, and I found it very hard to ask for help, to ask for financial help as well. So that took some adjustments. One other thing, so there's this transition that I'm not sure if a lot of persons talk about, but basically when you're in high school, people around you, your parents, they're like, books, no boys, no boyfriend, books, focus on your book, focus on your education, they didn't encourage dating or anything like that. So the jump from high school, they go to university, they kind of ease off the no boys a bit, just a little bit, right? But they're still like, you know, no to certain things. But when you graduate, they're wondering, she's not dating, right? What's happening there? And then the minute you get married, it's totally different. I feel like the conversation changes. A lot of persons, I don't know, they say some stuff where you're like, did they really say that? So I don't know, I don't know how to describe it, but the conversation changes. They're always implying that you need to be having, or you're having a lot of sex with your husband, or, you know, go and meet those children. The talk is just, it's just different. It is different. I tell you, I can't explain it, but it is different. Everybody and their mother is implying that you're having a lot of sex, or you should be having a lot of sex, or you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that, and and oh, working on the children, or when you know, working on the babies, when are you guys gonna have? It's an adjustment. It's an adjustment, but at the end of the day, always don't let anybody rush you. You know, take it one step at a time. Go at your own pace. I think I said that before, but definitely go at your own pace. Do you? Don't let anybody rush you, because at the end of the day, when you do have those children, yes, they'll take care of them, or they'll watch them a little one. Some your parents or your siblings may watch them, but you won't have the freedom of just getting up to say, oh, going so and so. There will be more things to consider at that time. So definitely do that at your own pace. And just know that most times persons, they don't mean anything bad by it, or by the newfound conversation or root of the conversation. Yeah. and that is a wrap. So if you like this video, please ensure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have more questions, or if you want me to clarify anything, then just shoot me a message, you know, WhatsApp, Instagram, on YouTube. Please leave your comments, leave your views. Thank you again for watching, and see you soon. Bye.